So after someone left a message on my YouTube, I realized that people might not know about my blog. This is my blog. I have started this. This blog started on MySpace. That's how old this thing is. And it has cost an untold amount of money to keep this up. If you go up to the pages above, you will see that there is the real version of Rabbit Hole. I titled that because Doug Masico, aka Doug Mesner, aka Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, and his group got on there and rewrote my book. God only knows what else they did to the blog. It's too long and too big to go through all of it. But I know that they did that. And I wasn't even aware until my publisher looked at it and called me and said, something's wrong with that book. That's the reason why I have to pay for top-notch security on a blog, so his group doesn't break into it and rewrite shit. On my blog, there's this handy little tool called a search engine. And you can type in all kinds of names. Issac Kappy, Fiona Barnett, the Bohemian Grove, Craig Sawyer, Lucian Greaves, Doug Masico, Emily Thorne, who is the same as Skills. They have so many names that they use, it's hard to even keep up because they all think they're Legion because they can make so many fake accounts on YouTube or on the internet, social media. Type in there. You want to know about the gas station explosion? Type in Erling gas station explosion. All the articles that I wrote at the time will come up. This blog is long and it's extensive, and it has been very expensive. Just like this book. This cost me $14,000 to publish. And I'm on disability with complex PTSD and have been for decades. I make about $1,000 a month. But I have gone out of my way to spend so much money on all of this to keep it up, to try and bring exposure to this. But people like Thomas and Phoenix Enigma will tell you that I'm a grifter because I started asking for help a few months ago. You know the reason why they never ask for your help? Is because they make an untold amount of money taking your kids. Do you know how much money they probably made just on those 1,000 missing kids in Ohio alone? They don't need to ask you for your money. They make money off your kids. You want to know what happens to your kids? Go read that extended version on my blog, because it goes into extreme detail. I have tried to bring exposure to all of this. I have spent my entire life. My partner, who I was married to, eventually told me it was either him or this. So here I am, alone, still divorced, still trying to expose this. You can see what I chose. I've had personal sacrifices, a lot of them. And yet they can call me a grifter and people are like, well, I'm not going to help. This is the argument that I always hear. I can't do anything. I'm too busy with my life. If Jesus Christ wants to save those kids, I'll offer you my thoughts and prayers. And if Jesus Christ wants to save those kids, he'll come down from heaven and save them. But I can't be bothered. That's what I hear when people offer me excuses. Issac came, needing help. Nobody helped him. So many people have come forward, and no one helps. Thomas and Phoenix Enigma and Lucian Greaves and Emily Thorne, aka Skills, and this whole group will tell you, he hasn't saved one kid. But it's not for lack of trying. But people like Craig Sawyer, you'll send him all your money and he'll spend it on NASCAR. How many kids did he save? One? Did he do anything in Arizona? Except help Issac Kappy off that bridge. Gabe Hoffman, an open secret, was accepting money, bringing in donations, was gonna blow everything wide open with this documentary. Where's the documentary? What happened? How many kids were saved by his shit? Zero. Zero kids. I have sacrificed. I have done whatever I can to try and help with this. And personally, what I feel is that I have gotten fucked without a kiss, without any acknowledgement. This blog is going down. I can't afford my electricity bill, let alone maintain this blog, and the dues are coming up again. My PayPal and my Venmo are D Shurter. D-S-H-U-R, T as in Tom, E-R. Anything would help. Because otherwise, this blog's going away. I've maintained it for years. But I basically have decided that I'm going to join everybody else. Fuck the kids. If Jesus wants to save the kids, let him be saved. Let him come down and save them. I can't be bothered. And that's bullshit. Because here I am still, making another video. Adding to my blog. Trying to expose this. But you'll let them vilify me. And yet, most of them have gone to jail for pedophilia. Really? To say that I question people's allegiances is an understatement. And I'm done with excuses. You reap what you sow. You all expect to be saved, but won't go out of your way to save anyone. So why do you expect anyone's going to save you? You know? You reap what you sow. I'm still at this. No matter how bad it is, and it's bad, let me tell you. If you want to help, PayPal and Venmo, D Shurter. Just my first initial and my last name. Otherwise, this blog is going away. Because I can't afford it. And my taxes. And my electricity bill. I am sinking, and they are doing it to me on purpose. They want to shut me up in the worst way. And I am done being people's entertainment, trying to save your kids. It's just reaching a point where it's not fuck the kids, it's just fuck everyone else. You know? You want, but give nothing to try and bring it about. The same is not true for me.